They invited a few of the girls that were learning very quickly to dance up, because if you want to be a well-rounded dancer, you have to learn all of them.
And the bus is always a plus. There's never downsides to owning a bus.
I am so brain fried. Okay, I came out to help Davey. Look, we have walls.
All right, guys, good morning and welcome to the vlog. We are in full production mode.
And it's time!
There's expected to be a good amount of traffic over the next couple weeks near our house. So they are making cookies, cake pops. You guys, get ready.
That's fine.
We got cookies. Better do a taste test. Is there one? Oh, this isn't a good one. You don't want to sell that one on.
Come see the
Dad bod.
the stand.
Okay, what did you work on?
I made this stand this morning while making waffles and making cake pops and watching everything.
Okay, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yep.
What a mess it is.
Yep. Pika, pika. That's our mascot. It's going to be sign dancing.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
The rain passed.
The kids went out there to sell stuff and it was pouring sideways rain.
Oh, the clouds are gone.
But now it's gone, so they're gonna go out there. I'm gonna shut this window now. I was letting some cold air in here. They made some cake pops that turned into blobs because the sticks weren't working out. And I have to go pick up Evie. So what's happening with Evie? So normally Evie would have been done an hour earlier, but what happened was they invited a few of the girls that were learning very quickly to dance up like a level, which I was like, ugh, that's kind of intimidating because that means that she'd be dancing with the kids that would be on the team above the team she would make next time, if that makes sense. And then I went to go bring her some lunch because I didn't get the message until I'd already dropped her off, and then I was realizing like, oh, she's gonna be there past like when she eats and she's gonna be hungry. So I brought her food, and then the owner was like, this was a really big stretch for all these little girls. She's like, it was a big jump, which of course it would be. She hasn't been used to dancing with these girls on this level. So she's like, we'll see if we can keep the girls at the higher level. And so she's gonna dance her for a few times and then see if she can catch up. And if she can, she might get to dance up a little bit. So that's exciting. It's a good chance. Even if she doesn't end up dancing up, I think it's cool that she's getting to kind of like a little push to advance a little bit more and seeing some girls do some other things. Like she hasn't gotten her aerial yet. She's so close. I think if she were to get a little bit of help with it, then she would get it. She's very close to getting her aerial. And then her leaps, I think, could be a little bit like higher. But other than that, she's doing good on those. So, I mean, just some little things that the girls that have been dancing longer and on a higher level have been practicing more and are better at. So we'll see. I don't really care if she dances up or not, honestly. And I don't think she cares either. But I do think it will make her advance a little bit faster. So I do think that she'll end up wherever she's supposed to be, and that'll be fine. But I'm gonna go grab her now and see how she liked her first day of dancing up. So when you were dancing up, were the songs different songs than what you were dancing to with the other group? And was this the first time you'd seen these dances?
What do you mean?
Like, were you learning a new routine? No, you were just dancing. Were they dances that the older girls had already known and done? They're all new. Well, that's good. Okay, keep working hard, sis. Do you want to dance up or do you not care?
Huh?
Would you be happy to make the higher team or do you not care either way? You would be happy to? Okay, work hard. I think you would do it if you work hard. I think it's hard for her because she loves it so much. Like, she'll go and dance for 4 or 5 hours and then come home and dance for 3 more hours and show us what she learned. And like, she loves it, but she doesn't think she loves tap, but she's never really done it. And she doesn't love ballet as much as like hip hop and jazz, but it's almost like you have to do it on team because they clump them all together. So that's why she has so many hours in a row, is because they do like an acro and a tumbling and a jazz and a hip hop and a ballet and a tap and like all these classes. Yeah, it's like she's in college for dancing. And you can't just be like, oh, I don't like English, I'm gonna skip English, because if you wanna be a well-rounded dancer, you have to learn all of them. So I was explaining that to her because she's like, I just want to do the tap class. And I was like, then you don't make the team. Like, the whole team does all these things. And she was like, ugh, okay, I still want to do it. So at least she's like realizing that there's pros and cons to moving up and leveling up. And she's still like accepting the challenge. So I'm proud of her. The dogs are freezing. It did pour rain on them, and I may have forgotten about them and put them in the kennel. So I'm gonna go and save them. They got a little shower. They're fine. They were out here for a rainstorm, but they were shaded by a tree. But let's see how wet they are. Guys, we're in this really awkward situation with our yard because we want them to be able to have this run. Like, we made like a dog kennel where they have like a place to go potty and food and water and like shade. But they're used to being in the house with us. You guys look pretty dry. You look pretty dry. Oh yeah, you're totally dry. Okay, well now I don't feel so bad because they were able to stay completely dry through a major rainstorm. But they would rather be out here running around playing with us. They don't like being locked up. But if we're not home, we can't just have them roaming the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? So we also found out that our pool, the city's requiring some extra and like engineering on it. So it's another extra $1,200 that we weren't planning on. So that's fun. That's just how it goes though. Oh, the city is just loving us. They just love red tape. You gotta just do the red tape. It's fine. Which I'm laughing because I'm like, engineer of what? The freaking pool's already in. So anyone that engineers it, how are you going to explain to them like, oh, well, too late, we can't undo that, it's already done. Do you guys want to get snuggy warm? Okay, go to bed. They're so good. Ella, go to bed and go take a warm snuggy nap. Come on, go to bed. Good girls. We can't let you roam because you're covered in dirt. When we get the yard in, things will go back to normal with these poor doggos. But right now it's with us outside in the kennel or in the cage because they get all muddy. It's like raining in mud, and then they jump all over the furniture. Hey, look at me. I'm only a cheerleader.
Shoecase?
Everything's so lightweight.
Wow.
Okay, do you wear socks with them?
Probably.
Gosh.
Here,
Why do they have a private carrying case?
I don't know. Here, put on a sock and then try them on.
Those don't look cheap.
Of course it is.
No, they're cheap.
$114 shoes. But they're the best. They say that the cheerleaders like them the best. They're way lightweight. They feel like you're wearing socks, is what I heard. But I don't know if they'll fit her.
I like the kid's been moving in and out. Oh, Ender, that's not going to end well. He's not tall enough to do that. Is he? All right. Evie, what are you doing?
I told them just to set it up here and then have a sign.
I said you attract people and bring them in. Yeah, 100%.
They told me that Dad told them to do it on the bed.
Okay, they're stepping up their advertising game. Daisy, or I'm not going to say who's dressed up in there. I'm just going to... It might be Daisy, could be anybody, but this is to attract. You got to say like we're saving for college or something, you know. You got to make them really feel bad for you. But Evie, what do you think of this? Is it a good idea? Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy, you gotta say we're saving for college.
Okay, scoot back so you can see me. Okay, Frank, what are we doing here?
We're getting wood.
Okay, Frank's gonna film as I load some wood. We gotta get about 45 pieces.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
And where are we at?
Lowe's.
We're at Lowe's. Why do you like coming to Lowe's? Oh, you filming the sky?
Yeah.
Why are you filming up there?
Hey, Dad. Are you gonna film me?
Okay, film your face.
We're at Lowe's and we're getting wood. That's just a cart. There is our stuff over here, and there's that wood.
And the bus is always a plus. There's never downsides to owning a bus. I think I must.
But Dad.
Never fuss.
But Dad.
What?
Some windows were open.
And then you told me and we closed them, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, there it is. What?
What if there's another one?
There's not. Thank you. Okay, let's head home. Bones? How come you like coming to Lowe's?
Because I do.
Oh, you do?
Hey.
Okay, we're having a contest. Who can be the best sign dancer? Daisy was awesome. I just had a turn. Now it's Ender. Okay, Ender, go!
Okay, Amy's getting in on the bake sale. She wanted to participate. Good thinking, Daisy.
2 for 2, you guys. 2 times I've scheduled a private lesson for Ender to practice his syllabus routines for ballroom. The first time I completely forgot about it, and the other mom went. And this time we scheduled, and the teacher was like, okay, I'll put them in that slot. So right when she said that, I'm like, I'm not forgetting this time. So I set an alarm. I went and put it in my phone. And then a few minutes later, the mom texted back and was like, oh shoot, I just looked at the schedule and this other girl can't do it. So then I was like, oh, okay. Instead of deleting it out of my phone, I just thought to myself, oh, I'll just reschedule it when we pick a new date. So I'm so dumb. Because I asked a question, I'm like, okay, what day next week can they do? And she didn't respond back to me, and I just forgot about it and did not ever delete it out of my calendar. So I drove all the way there today, got out of the car, walked in, and I was like, we're here. And everyone was looking at me confused. The teacher was like, oh, hi. You don't have, she's like, don't you remember on that text she said she actually couldn't do today? And I was like, no, I don't remember anything. Unless it's in my calendar. I'm like, it was in my calendar, so I'm here. Last time it wasn't in my calendar, so I didn't come. I'm like, I can't get it right. I am so brain fried. But I just laughed about it, got in the car and came home. But I'm like, one of these days it's gonna work out. He's gonna have a private lesson. There's dinner tonight.
We're just kind of letting the kids do. They're all kind of out selling and doing their thing, and friends.
So we're
are
not
over.
gonna sit in the dining room tonight. Time to eat.
Oh, my bestie has to leave.
Guys, I want to tell you about this tool, Quick Grip. It's for clamping things, and it's really easy to use. You just tighten it up, and it's been very useful in the shed building and this building. But we're getting the frames going. I pre-built all the frames. This will be the door. It'll probably be, I don't know, this tall or so. This is a window. It'll be about like this. I'll finish framing it out later. We got all 4 sides, and the wind finally stopped. It's been a crazy day today.
Okay, I came out to help Davey. Look, we have walls. This is so cute. Frankie, Come and stand in the new house. Let me see if you like it. This will be the door. So now we're checking to see if they're level and square.
Mom! Mom, I just want you to carry me.
Okay, climb down carefully and I'll carry you.
I'm loving these screws. I've never used these exact ones before, but truss ply. They're 4 trusses, and you get the impact drill, and we're going all the way down into the floor joist, and I am loving this. We gotta get some good support.
It's on here, just so you know.
Huh?
Remember, it's on the edge.
Kinda. It's amazing. Okay, here it is, guys, all put together. We did this one just a little bit wider inside, a little bit. And we're gonna do real windows. We're gonna do one on the side here that can look at the hammocks and one that can look at the yard. And this is the door. So, yeah, clean it up, call it a night. Okay, there it is. Looking pretty good up there. Hasn't blown over yet. That does it for the vlog. I got a little haircut from the best stylist in this house.
I was so tempted to cut his bangs this short, like Dumb and Dumber, just for fun.
That would have been
You guys
so funny.
think that would be fun to do that to someone? I've never done it to someone. I get these weird urges.
All right, I'm tired, going to bed. Thanks for watching. Find good and everything. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
More updates on the playhouse.
Hey, there she is. Jump.
Dad, why do you give it to us?
Show me your trick.
Why do you point it to us?
Because I'm getting your trick. Do your upside down trick with no hands. Look at that. Daisy, wow. Daisy, do a trick. Say that's awesome.
No hands.
Is that your trick?
I want Dad. Why couldn't I look at you?
I don't know, because I haven't turned it around yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this your new room?
Yeah.